It could be his full name.
Oh.
It could be what he was known by or as.
What was his name? This blows.
5, 4,
No.
3,
Oh my God.
2,
Oh my God.
1.
No.
Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Matt and I'm here with Andrew. Today we're going to be hosting our very first Host v. Host trivia battle with real-life final girls Elicia and Jen from the Horror and Heels podcast. So grab your popcorn and Reese's Pieces and let's break it down on the Post-Credit Podcast.
I knew he had these. I'm like, I know these. What are we talking about?
I like Jen said you were gone forever and he grabbed it right there.
Like if I had just taken 2 seconds to look before getting off my fat ass. And more embarrassing is that you guys have seen the pajama bottoms that I chose to wear for this situation.
That's awesome.
I got comfy pants on. Don't even worry about it.
Comfy shorts and good to go.
Yeah.
And we had to represent too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, we got to get shirts.
If I had a Horror and Heels, well, here's that's another thing I was going to tell you.
Tell them, Johnny, what do they win?
Okay, so for our audience, we have the ladies from Horror and Heels on our show today. We have Elicia and Jen. It's good to have you guys back again. Good to see your beautiful smiling faces.
We're so excited to be here.
Heck yeah.
Poor Jen. It took me so long to find my headphones. She has finished her
And she's
Foster,
done.
get your sister another drink.
He's gone. He's gone.
Well, today we're doing a horror trivia episode, and we have the ladies from Horror and Heels, maybe self-professed experts of horror, definitely lifelong fans of horror. So
We ain't
hopefully,
telling you how long in that life, though, buddy.
probably right about the same time as us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think we're all right about
this.
there.
We all said we're the same on our 13.
Yeah, but we're pretty close. We're pretty close, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
think
that far off.
I'm the oldest at almost 40.
No,
I'm 40.
he just turned 40 in January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
81 babies in the house.
I was born in 81 too, so.
Oh.
Yes, I did that math. I'll be 40 also making up.
Hey, I didn't know I don't know how much pregame you've done. You know, that's my statement, and I'm sticking to it.
That's a good question. How much pre-gaming do you guys do? I know you guys like to drink during the episode, but do you guys pre-game before it?
No.
No, well,
That would be too much.
Alicia went to a luncheonette today, so she had some tequila drinks on the beach. Green ice made with fresh watermelon juice and club soda. I highly recommend them.
I'm jealous now.
So, okay, let's get.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, tell them what
Let's
they
get
win.
going. So yeah, as Drew was saying, tell them what they win. So each participant is going to get a Post-Credit Podcast T-shirt that you guys can sport and rock and everything like that. So help us represent. You know, that's a little self-serving. We understand, but you know,
No,
As long as, it's free, as long as you're not asking me to pay for it.
that's right.
absolutely
It's
not.
also good for
But
a
still buy
lazy day that
merchandise.
you can. There you go. That's right.
Right.
But the winner, in honor of my co-host's sign-off phrase, gets the golden bone. And we have the golden
I
bone
could
right
use a
here.
golden bone these days.
I feel like now I need to let Jen win because she needs that win. She
If
needs
you
it.
let me win, it's not gonna count. It's not gonna feel good if you let me win.
Alrighty, well, let's get going here. In the red corner, representing East Coast Horror, we have Elicia Jaws Messier.
Hey! I mean, boo!
And in the blue corner, representing West Coast Horror, we have Jen, the Dream Master Driver.
Oh, yes!
Welcome to the Post-Credit Podcast. Step up from your shadow, take your seat and show me what you got. Use your voice, hope we all got to find trivia battle.
Well, what I'll do is I'll start the clock as soon as I see one of you start writing.
Okay.
Unless it takes more than like 5 seconds, then I'm going to start the clock. I'll let you know when I started, though.
All right.
Alrighty, so we have 4 different tiers here. We have easy questions, semi-easy, harder, and hardest. Now, keep in mind, this is based on my own and Drew's own version of what's hard and horror. Now, you guys may be like, "Oh, these are all."
You guys are experts. We're still mediocre.
Yeah, and hopefully we wrote those so you guys can get the points on the board. All right, so we're going to start with the easy questions, unless you guys want to start with the hard.
No, let's go easy first.
All right, so here we go. Question number 1: What classic horror movie was originally titled "The Babysitter Murders"? And go.
Oh.
And there we go. Both of them got Halloween. Woohoo! Right answer for both of you guys.
Okay.
There you go. There's your little ding-a-dinging.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, John Carpenter, he actually studied for music, I believe, when he was in college until he started filmmaking. So
you know that he does the sound for Shutter? The when you turn Shutter on?
Oh, I didn't know that for the actual
Shudder?
AMC. That's AMC Shutter, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah.
That makes sense. And he had a band with Nick Castle, the guy who played the first Michael Myers. He actually had a band with that guy. I thought that was pretty fun and interesting.
turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who is often referred to as son of 100 maniacs?
And go.
Getting the deer in the headlight look from you there.
No idea.
Okay.
Probably wrong, but
Probably wrong.
And we're done. We got Michael Myers for Elicia, and we got Leatherface for Jen. I'm sorry, but son of 100 maniacs, that would be Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. He was stuck in an insane asylum, or Amanda Krueger was, and that's how Freddy was conceived.
Was conceived.
Yeah.
So because they do not know who
So
his
just-
papa was.
You're still tied though, 1-1. You're
One
still
and one.
good to go.
Still good.
okay.
All right. So, who is the only character to appear in? Jen might have, or Elicia might have a little edge here. Who is the only character to appear in and survive all 4 Jaws movies?
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna put my cat back on my.
I'm gonna put my cat back.
I can't spell her last name.
Oh,
Jen's like, wait. You said a girl, so I can narrow it
No, I
down
know
a
this
little
is
bit.
wrong. No, I'm not. I'm
Sorry.
just.
Oh, was I not flipping yet?
Wait.
well, I guess I was going to say, Jen might want to maybe stand in front of what she's writing.
Jen, we can really see your answer at all times.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. So you don't. Okay. Damn it. All right.
All right. So there you go.
There you go.
That'll work.
This is why yours was way too professional.
Gotcha. See, I didn't really know what was going on, so I went big.
All right. So we have Elaine, the mama.
The mom.
Okay. Now, I researched it and it said Michael Brody is the only one to have survived. Sean died, I guess, Martin, and the mom. It did not appear. But Michael Brody was in the first one. He was a side character in the second one and was the main character for 3 and 4.
No, Mama. I'm sorry, I'm Googling that.
All right. Let's pause so we can Google.
We accept challenges.
Exactly.
We always accept
Go ahead and
challenges. We
challenge
wanna
the
make it fair.
question.
Especially when it comes to horror movies, because again, you guys are the experts.
And I drew a picture.
I think you get like 0.25 credit for that, for the picture, because it's awesome. When I
Just
think
in
of
case
shark,
you
I
didn't-
think, yeah, right. And see, when I think of shark, I think of that picture that you just drew. It's crazy.
Right.
How
It's very
crazy is
detailed.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. We're right here.
I mean, at first I thought like minnow maybe, but
Elaine,
yeah.
Ellen does. Ellen steers the boat towards the shark. And Michael continues blasting the shark, causing it to leap out of the water. The four safely make it back to Hoagie, then flies Ellen back to Amity Island. Ellen absolutely is alive at the end of 4.
All 4. She's in all 4 movies, though?
That's the thing.
Oh, fuck nuts. She's not in 3.
So again, who is the only character to appear in and survive all 4 dogs? There you go.
Sorry, she doesn't.
Hey, we were totally down for the challenge. I mean,
Yeah.
You are right. I kind of 3 is my least favorite. So tune it out.
that's the same thing with Freddy Krueger. It's the Freddy Krueger movies. It's just 3 is my favorite. First, second's the worst.
Second's
but
bad. I just watched
it's
that.
bad.
I don't like that one.
Like
Second.
it doesn't even have like any record of any characters. He just happens to live at the house, and it's like
not great. It's not great.
no.
Yeah, have you watched the Never Sleep Again, the documentary, the real long documentary on that entire series?
I need to watch that one.
It's so
I
good.
love that Jen wrote Bruce and drew the shark who dies. We see it blow up. End of movie 1.
Bruce is the name of the mechanical shark. So
That's right.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
and Jen,
and that's why that Bruce in Finding Nemo was named Bruce because of that.
and Jen, if I could put on here 0.25 of a point, I would give that to you for the whole.
for the artistry.
But if it comes down to a tie, you're going to automatically win because you're going to have that 0.25.
0.25 might come in handy. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: as we go along, we do have opportunities for bonus points, which are worth half a point.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so the next question we have here is what are 2 other names Chucky goes by or used to go by? Sorry, I kind of ended that
I was
almost.
like, was that the end of the-
that was the other question. So what are 2 other names that Chucky goes by?
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot my glasses, so
Oh.
Oh, wait, I got to start the timer. Look, you guys got a little extra time. And go.
I now got the Real Toy song stuck in my head.
It could be his full name.
Oh,
It could be what he was known by or as.
what was his name? This blows.
5, 4,
No!
3.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Okay. Okay, so I couldn't get the My Buddy song out of my head. You remember the actual toy My Buddy? And I was like, My Buddy. Okay.
My buddy.
Yeah.
My
Wherever
buddy
I
and
go,
me.
you're gonna go.
Yeah, what about Kid Sister? Kid Sister?
Kid Sister.
So wait, so I'm assuming these weren't my answers. I have my answers written down, but I'm assuming
Okay.
you would have taken. You wrote nothing.
I did. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Covering
Keep
it up
talking.
with like a forearm.
Say that with your forearm. It's not what I'm about to say. Would you have accepted Good Guys doll?
Yes.
Okay.
See, I put Guy.
Well,
Just some random guy.
Charles something.
Close. Yes.
Right? His first name was Charles something or other.
Yeah, Charles. We got Charles Lee Ray
That's what I couldn't think of his killer name.
and the late.
Do I get certain points for Charles? And listen, I'll give Jen a point for Guy if Jen gives me a point for Charles something.
Well,
Okay,
it's their rules.
I'll
but
give you
I'm-
each. You guys got each half a point. How
Okay.
about that?
Okay,
How about
we're
that?
fine with that.
I love that you
Okay.
got the killer part and I got the doll part. We're yin and yang here.
So yeah, we would have accepted Good Guy, Charles Lee Ray, the Lakeshore Strangler,
The
and
Lakeshore
actually,
Strangler. I
That's
didn't
it.
think you would accept Good Guy until I was like, yeah,
Right.
they would have.
Oh, absolutely.
I gotta stop overthinking these questions.
Yeah.
When I was younger and I was wanting to write novels and stuff, I was wanting to write a novel called the Lakeshore Strangler, and it would be everything that he did before he became Chucky. It would be like a murder mystery type thing, and then have like towards the end he turns into Chucky and all that. Like something that
That
could
would
have
be
been turned
interesting.
into a movie, like a prequel or something. But
And,
those
and
names
Dr.
actually
Loomis
come.
could be on the case.
Oh, he should. Yeah. Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
But those came from Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald, and James Earl Ray, 3 famous serial killers, all that kind of stuff. All right. So this one you might have to think about a little bit. This actor is a horror movie icon, and we're looking for his name. He has played the devil, an evil alien, and an over-the-top scientist. Who is he? And when I say devil, I'm going to do this. The devil.
The El Diablo.
Or maybe more appropriately, the Lord of Darkness. And then he's also played an evil alien and an over-the-top scientist.
I know this is
Could
wrong.
you give
But
us
yes, I'll give you a hint. I get a hint for you.
decade range, perhaps?
Focus on the evil alien.
That
and-
one's not helping me. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, how about an evil shape-shifting alien?
Yes. And it.
An over-the-top scientist in a musical.
Oh. So who
and
is it?
The Lord of Darkness.
He was also in
Let's see. He was in Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
Jen has it, and I'm completely brain dead. So let's just see what Jen said because I got
Name.
nothing.
All right. What do we got, Jen? Tim Curry. That's our boy, Tim Curry.
Hey.
As Dr. Frankfurter, the over-the-top
Yeah.
scientist.
Ring a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
Wise. He's not. Oh my god, he's not a
I know.
fucking alien.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
He from the. Oh my god.
But us humans would view him as an alien, wouldn't we? Coming down to Earth
And
like
he
that.
was an alien
No.
in the remakes. He was kind of an alien.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He's.
I agree. I agree with you. I think it's horrible. I think it's a horrible idea.
To be honest with you, when you kept saying that,
Yeah.
I kept going more old school. So whoever the
Okay.
guy and the thing, and then when you said mad scientist, I was trying to think of the guy who played the original. I thought we were in like the 1930s. That's why I asked for a decade. Honestly, would have.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
okay. We
kept
can do
going
that.
the original Dr. Frankenstein. I was like, who else did he play? That's where my head got stuck. Was
Gotcha.
on the evil scientist. Yeah.
The over-the-top scientist. And other. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well-
no, it's okay. Not my fault. Jen earned that. And she did good.
The mad scientist was that was the one. I was like, okay, well,
That's the one you got. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
again,
So you guys
Pennywise
ready for the
is
next one? Yeah.
I'll die on that fucking hill. Okay, we're ready.
Maybe
All right.
I think it's a case of they're simple, but you guys are trying to make sure that like you're covering the entire scope of
Yeah.
horror that you have in your head.
We have a lot of
Yeah.
horror in our head.
Right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So who was the final death in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Oh, that I don't watch those movies.
And you don't have to get the you don't have to get
actually
the
get his name.
The name is bonus points. If you can get the name, you get an extra half a point. But if you can at least
Who was he in the movie?
The way I'm saying this
Oh.
is so bad.
and we just gave you a big hint by saying that it wasn't a girl.
Yeah, that it was.
That's very true. That's my bad.
I'm getting terrible at this stop clock. You guys got
You got like 35, 40
Yeah, you
minutes.
guys
for
got
this
like 40
question.
minutes.
I haven't seen this movie in like 20 years, so I'm guessing.
I have no idea.
I don't think.
Haven't either.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see the answers. What do we got here?
I said the wheelchair brown brother.
Okay.
Damn, I was close.
What did you say?
Leatherface. Jen just going for it. Just going full force.
Leatherface
into
is
it.
dad.
Yeah, Leatherface, Freddy, Jason, we're just
No,
gonna guess.
Leatherface is dad.
She's
Oh, his dad.
I didn't even see the dad there. It's shiny. It's shiny. I can't
Oh,
see
It's a
okay.
it.
shiny
Sorry.
board.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a shiny, clean board.
So the final death in the original Texas Chainsaw
No,
Massacre
you
was
said
actually
second to last.
no. I
No,
said
he
what
said
was
final.
the final? Who was the
Oh.
final death in the original Texas Chainsaw?
Oh my god, I'm done.
Leatherface. Hey, but you kind of got what we're going with it. Like saying wheelchair and then the dad, but
It was the hitchhiker brother.
Yeah.
The hitchhiker. I knew it was one of the brothers. I just couldn't remember which.
he got
one.
hit by that truck when they were chasing her out into the street.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
in the final death. So,
yeah, final death.
This is rough.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
Now
okay.
there's
And
plenty
we're
more
going
questions.
to the hard ones.
no.
They're like maybe we'll just end it semi.
Yeah, but it might be movies that you guys have seen like recently
Yeah.
and watched.
Yeah.
There's some of these ones that I haven't watched
Yeah.
like in a long
like
time.
he's a big horror movie fan too, and he he was pretty much getting about as much right as you guys were.
Okay.
So I think
That makes me
I
feel
think it's one of those things that you're trying to think of, maybe overthink or think of like. I mean, most of these are pretty mainstream, so mainstream movies or whatever. But all right, let's see. Which movie is based on the Gainesville Ripper? It was a murder down in Florida in the 90s.
Wait. The Gainesville Ripper.
Gainesville Ripper.
I should know that.
Killed high school, mainly women. I think there was one guy that he killed too. And then a movie was made on it just a few years later.
Dang it, I gotta stop doing that.
What's my time? How much time I got? I'm doing nothing here.
You got 20 seconds because I just started the clock.
Great. I don't know.
Do you have any questions? We could give you clues.
Yeah. If you guys want clues, you can ask as many questions.
I think I'm 100% wrong, but I'm going with it.
All right, let's see what you got. Psycho. Jen, what do you got? Scream. Scream is the correct answer. Yes. Scream. Kevin Williamson saw the reports on the Gainesville Ripper, and he decided to write a movie about it.
Yep.
So. And we actually skipped a question, which Andrew's going to ask, and you're going to get a little.
I think you might get this one.
Yeah, familiarity with this one.
Jen's kicking my ass, you guys.
Yeah, but this. Yeah.
Well, not really. Just by
wait.
two.
Just wait a second. Just wait a second.
This might put points for Elicia.
Yeah. So, what book turned into a movie is technically horror, and is considered the first summer blockbuster?
What book turned into a movie is technically horror and considered the first.
The movie that it was turned into is considered the first
summer
blockbuster. Oh, no, I'm gonna
again. You're more than welcome to ask any questions or hint questions on hints.
Is it the one I absolutely think it is?
Probably.
I think so.
Okay. 1970s.
Yeah, right about there.
Right about that.
About 1975.
About that time.
Okay.
There you go. 1975. There's a little. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, you started on time for me.
Jen loves it.
What's that?
Jen, Elicia loves this movie.
Jen, you might want to just guess.
I'm sure
Elicia might like. We'll give you another hint. I got a question about it wrong.
I was right here.
All right, what do we got? Jaws. That is correct. That is correct.
Hey, notice we were able to push you across that finish line there, Jen?
I know. I don't want the point. I feel like I got too much help on that. That was not earned.
I already did their point.
You only could have gotten the point, gotten it more if I said, I watch it every 4th of July.
That's a good 4th of July. Are you guys going to do that this 4th of July?
Well, what I'm really hoping is there's a place by us. They didn't do it last summer. I'm hoping they do it this summer. We have a river. They put up a big screen and you get into your little
Oh, you guys were talking about this.
Yeah, you get like big rafts and you sit in the raft on the water with your
That's
drinks.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they do that again this summer.
That sounds
that's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd love to
you
watch
mean for our
Jaws.
show? Are we doing it? I think we are.
Yes. Sorry.
We're doing a whole shark.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we're doing a whole
doing
shark.
Shark Month.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, because July is Shark. Is Shark.
Are you doing
Yeah.
Sharknado? Are you going to do Sharknado?
Yeah, we're gonna do Sharknado. Why?
Yes.
Do you guys want to be on the Sharknado episode?
I kind of do.
Oh,
I kind of
yes.
do.
Yeah.
We can make
Yeah.
that.
I wouldn't mind.
Done.
I think we should do that.
we would have a good time on
that's
that
call.
one. I think
Yeah.
we would have a good time.
We'll have our people call your people.
Okay, you do that. You do that.
Alicia, call Matt.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Matt's my people.
Like
So you
Alicia, call Matt.
you
That was
him.
funny.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Okay.
I think me and Jen react to this a lot differently. To this podcast thing.
Probably
a lot the same way that you and Alicia do.
Yeah, you guys are like the laid back hosts.
Yeah.
We're like the amped up hosts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah. All right. So okay. So now I'm going to warn you. This is a trick question. All right.
So
Who are-
let's get right immediately. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Probably. Who are the first two victims of Billy Loomis and Stu Macher?
Oh, okay. Is it okay if we don't know her name exactly?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
You get close
As long
enough.
as I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as we can know what you're talking about.
Damn. Oh. I think this is correct.
You said, damn. Oh.
Damn. Okay. And then
you said first two, right?
yeah, these are first
Yeah.
two.
Who are the first two victims of Billy Loomis and Stu Macher?
I'm okay if you want to use the actors' names, Jen. I'm
Yeah,
allowing
that's what I'm
that.
doing. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Whatever you need to do to get there. And,
Yeah.
and you'll do the same for me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Look at you guys working together.
Yeah.
You got each other's back.
Oh Lord. And I just
Do
watched
you
it.
do you no, do you want a clue, Jen? You don't actually see one of those kills.
That is a very good clue.
Yes.
Golly.
This is one we were gonna try to trip you up on.
Yeah.
But I felt bad trying to trip you up on. So
It's one you never see. It is pre
Yeah.
the events of the movie.
but it's still
Oh.
considered their
Oh.
first kill.
Well, see,
They're both actually considered the prequel to the actual
Got it.
where we
Okay.
start out. in
And
the
I'm
movie.
I got
wrong,
it.
and I only got one of them.
Oh, then I think.
Okay.
Oh, then I think mine's wrong.
I gave a hint.
Let's see where you guys are at.
All right.
Mama Prescott.
Yep.
I lost my points. I said it out loud. And then Drew's boyfriend.
Yep. Sydney's mom, and what was the other one you got?
I wrote
Oh,
Drew's
I
Drew
said Drew
Barrymore.
Barrymore.
Okay,
no,
so
her boyfriend dies first, right?
yeah, the boyfriend dies first. So Alicia gets 1 point, and Jen gets a half point.
All right. Well, because when you said, yeah, I totally, I was thinking females.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you want to here? This is the last one of the easy questions.
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I forgot we were still on easy. Okay.
You say you forgot we were still on easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew.
All right.
I'm going to need another drink.
I will. Because you had just added that.
I'm gonna add it.
All right, got it.
How
All
are we
right.
doing point wise? I see a lot of writing going on.
Jen has 5. Alicia has 3.5.
All right. That's,
Okay.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
All right. All right.
Okay, so here's the last in the easy
Category.
We have what famous rock star was a victim of Jigsaw in the Saw movies?
Are you guys not Saw movie watchers?
So the first one,
I love Saw.
I love Saw. Could we have
Ask any
a
question.
clue? Is he
Yes.
a real? It's a real rock star.
It's a real rock star just playing a random part. He's the open. Oh, there you go.
He's no longer with us.
He's no longer with us, and he was the opening kill in his movie.
And he died. He died last year, I believe.
No, well, I think it was it last?
Yeah, I'm
was that
pretty
the
sure it
last
was
year or
last
the year
year.
before?
Yeah.
How old would you say this gentleman was when he passed away?
40s.
40,
Early-
like
early
early
40s.
40s, 40, 41, something like that. But he was real big in the
Early 2000s.
in the early 2000s.
Their band was huge.
Their band was huge.
Like the biggest thing.
Oh, could I write down? If I don't know his name, can I?
Yeah,
Close
yeah.
enough.
The guy from or whatever.
he's very short hair.
He has
Shaved,
Okay,
pretty
here's a big
much.
one. He has flame tattoos
Flame
coming from
tattoos
his
on his
wrist,
wrist.
Yeah. I don't know the name of that band now.
and he's a great screamer.
I can't even.
It's 2 words for the band.
No, I know. I'm aware.
It's not
It's not-
Central
it's
Park.
If you can name the band, we'll give you
It's-
the point.
It's
for that
not
too.
Central Park. It's maybe another park.
Oh, yes.
We'll give you the point if you can at least name the band.
There you go.
Oh, I love that band. I didn't realize he was in the movie.
The guy from Lincoln Park. What'd you get, Jen?
Oh.
Chester. That's
yes.
right.
Yeah.
Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park.
So Jen
Yep,
should get
yep.
a full point. She had the whole name.
Okay, that's fair enough.
All right, so
We'll do
that's
that.
just
Thank you.
one, and then this is one too because she
Yes.
already
I
had.
didn't realize
so
he
you
was
just
in
hit
that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so at the and I can't remember. I think it was either part 4. He was glued. He had his back super glued to the seat of a car, and he had something pierced through his lower jaw and going out the window to where, like, if he didn't hit the brake, the car would fall and rip out his jaw, and
is rough.
so he had to pull his back off the glue, and it was pretty
I
gruesome.
just got all the Saw movies on Blu-ray for Christmas, so I got to rewatch them all.
He even does his cool
I
little
wanna see
Chester scream.
Spiral.
I want to see that so bad.
Oh yeah.
I have to say though, the casting for the bad guy and the cop when it gets to like 3 or 4, I can't tell them apart. Every
I
time
can't
I'm
either.
watching the movie, I'm like, wait, which one is this? I don't
one of them's
understand.
on the Gilmore Girls. I know that. I just can't remember which one.
No, it's Luke.
Yeah,
Also,
Luke from the
named
Gilmore
by
Girls.
played by Scott Patterson.
Scott
Yeah.
Patterson. That's it.
See, these are the questions I know the answer.
All right, guys. So now we have the horror and heels, ladies. We're switching from horror to
Gilmore Girls.
general.
Well, I'm out.
I'm out. Hey, Jen, I'm out too on that one because I've never seen an episode, to be honest with you.
I've not seen a one episode.
I watched the whole series in the movie. I was disappointed with the movie.
Oh, we all were. We all
Very
were.
let
Matt.
down. Yeah. All right. Are we ready to get into the semi-easy questions? These might end up being the easy
Nope.
ones.
But let's go.
Maybe I just suck at categorizing.
Nope.
All right.
Maybe you switched it around.
Yeah, I think I suck at categorizing. That's all. All righty. So,
We're
what
gonna
horror
cancel
film?
Horror and Heels after this. We're gonna be like, we
Oh
don't,
gosh!
We're done.
You know
No.
what?
we're like, we,
We
don't
just-
deserve to have a podcast.
we won't even put the episode out. Don't worry about it.
No.
Exactly.
This content is you always release content.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's right. All righty.
You got to be creators, you know.
What horror film was the first movie to show a woman in just a bra and slip?
In a
We're going
bra
over.
and slit.
It's also the first movie
What
to
was
show
the
a
year?
toilet flushing.
Yeah, could we get a year on that?
Yeah, let me check. It's going to be 60s, I believe.
Oh. This is a guess.
Yeah, 1960 actually.
Yep.
1960. Only or first movie to show a woman in a bra and slip, and the first movie to show a toilet flushing.
Yes.
Toilet flushing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm,
There's taxidermy involved.
Oh, okay. I mean, this seems too easy, so I don't think this is right, but.
All right. What do you got?
No, we
Psycho.
looked-
Yep, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
Psycho.
okay, so what we've learned today is Matt can't categorize movies.
No, we're just that
All
good.
right,
We're
so
gonna be getting the hard questions.
starting over the episode, we're starting with our easy questions now.
Yeah, we did the hard questions first, and then the easier ones. Second.
Because he said it was like semi-easy. I'm like, so this can't be the right answer because that seems too simple. Like,
Well, I think that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the podcast was that, you know, I did the same thing when I was answering these questions. I overthinking the question rather than just saying the simplest answer is probably actually the answer.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So
And like I asked his daughter, and his daughter got a lot more right than he did, but that's because she's thinking more simply instead of this huge category of
Right,
or a
yeah,
catalog
yeah.
of horror.
and I raised her to be a
Horror fan.
Yeah.
horror movie film.
She wants to be.
fan,
she wants
so.
to do the makeup and
Yeah.
stuff for horror, which is
very
awesome.
cool.
Raise
loves
them
it.
right.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And she was Carrie last Halloween.
Yes, we
she
dumped
had
blood on
I
her.
mean, her entire body was
Nice.
just drenched in blood. It was
We
it was
dumped
crazy.
it all over, and then she went trick or treating, and I mean, we had so many little
scaring
kids.
kids.
Scary.
I was
Out of the-
Carrie and my son was Chucky. And
That's
my
awesome.
husband
That
was
is
Jason.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
You got to make it a family affair now.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So you guys ready for the next question? Let's
Yeah,
see.
Yeah, let's go.
Now. Now I'm on
In
fire.
Scream, in Scream, what is rule number 1 on Randy's list of rules for surviving a horror movie?
That's it.
Yeah, I know. I
I
stopped
told him
myself.
before. I was like, "Don't read the answers too."
I know. I got.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
So is this multiple choice? Oh God.
It was his first rule, and it
See, Andrew
it
wanted,
really makes sense.
Andrew wanted me to have you ask you guys what are all the rules, but I just figured just asking you the
See,
first
that
rule.
would actually be. Could I list more?
Yes,
of the
sure.
rules.
Absolutely,
Bonus points.
absolutely. And if you get one of them right, then
you get half a
you
point.
got. Well, I don't know if she writes
but
at
if she-
least that
if-
one
yeah, that's
or
fine.
two of the rules.
That's fine.
You know,
Just-
so we're
You have to
good.
write which one you're saying is first.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to know what's the rule number one.
Okay.
It makes total sense, and anybody really watching horror movies and used to watching them would.
I have
Well,
not
there's a-
watched Scream enough for this.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's my brother's favorite horror movie, so
Shut it.
that's
Shut
probably
it.
why.
Shut it.
Mine's Freddy.
Okay.
Mine's Freddy. I love all the nightmares. So
All right. What do
Yeah,
we got?
Me too. I got
you
nothing.
got them, Jen? You got
I
nothing?
got nothing.
Well, give Jen a. Do you not know any of them?
That I would know them if I
Okay,
heard them.
okay,
If I
okay.
heard-
I got a clue for you.
So,
All right.
no. How about I give her the three, and we find out which. So I'm going to remove the one I thought was number one,
okay,
and then I'll tell you which one I thought was
Fair
number
enough.
one.
fair enough.
But
You guys are competing against each other. So if you want to make some crazy side rules, I'm down.
Yeah, try to really screw her
I like
over.
making up
This will be more drama than anything else. So
I remembered three of the rules, so
You're getting
okay,
it. I'm
so they are never go out alone, never say who's there, never say I'll be right back. You're not coming back.
yeah.
Which one did you think was never number one?
It would be Never Go Out Alone.
That's the one I also thought was number one.
Yeah.
And you can see I erased, if you want to see, I erased the
Yeah.
one that I had put right there.
Yeah.
okay. Wait, we're going to give you a chance here.
Hold up the board real quick again. So
One of those is right.
the last one is right. Never say I'll be right back.
Ah,
The
okay.
first two rules are never have sex
That's
Never
And
have sex.
and no
Yes.
drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, it does make
I know
sense if you
those
think about it.
rules.
Yeah, right.
I should have just, because I was like, be a virgin, but I was like, that doesn't sound like
and we would have took that. We would have taken. Yeah, we would have took that.
Yeah.
Don't have
Yeah.
sex. Yeah.
Don't have sex.
And what's awesome about that, and totally Wes Craven, is that while he's listing those rules as number one is the most important,
People-
they're subverting that because she's having sex, and not only is she
Yeah.
having sex and she survives, but she's having sex with the killer.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
total subversion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's while they're at the party, right? While they're downstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right at the very end. That was at the
Yeah.
end though.
yeah,
Where she
they're
goes up.
upstairs. Stu's going
She
up.
goes up in the. I always remember
the other two are upstairs going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad
Anyways.
because those are like my personal rules.
Yeah.
And I just I totally blanked.
To the never have sex, I gotta say.
What's that?
No, I'm making fun of Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
All right.
quarantine. It's fine.
It's
Yeah. Right.
We all suffer a little bit more in the quarantine.
not when you're married, I hope.
Yeah.
All right.
Give yourself a 3-year-old.
Skip it. All right, so let's see. What horror film caused some theaters to suggest that patrons prone to motion sickness sit in the aisle seats?
Oh, year?
Yeah.
Jen got it right away. Hang on, I'll look it up.
98.
I'm done with the
Oh.
timer. We're just going to give you however much time you need.
I think it's 98, 99.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
early or late 90s. It
Then
wasn't
I
even early
I didn't have it
2000s.
correct at all. Okay. Motions.
99. The year of Hollywood gold, 99.
Oh, 99.
Yeah, they say 9.
It's a pioneer movie, though. I'm going to tell you that. It's a pioneer for what it does in the movies, and a lot of movies tend to copy it. And it's my...
Wait,
I hate
and
these type of
it's a
horror
horror
movies, to be honest with you.
It's a horror movie. And they
And
suggest that patrons prone to motion sickness sit in the aisle seats so they can get out real quick.
They made a
we-
sequel to it as well,
A couple sequels, probably.
which the sequel was actually better than the original, in my opinion.
Let's see.
Could we get a director?
Sure, yeah. Let's look it up.
Yeah, I got it. It's
is that too much?
let's see.
I don't think you'll guess it from the director, though, because
It was filmed in Maryland.
That's not
I don't know if
helpful.
that helps. Daniel Merrick, Eduardo
does.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
There's three. There's pretty much just three main characters.
Yeah. Now I got it.
Okay. Jen's just shaking her head.
I do, but I don't. It's that.
Think about a horror movie that
Rachel
would actually give you
Vanessa?
motion sickness.
No. You know what it is? It's that damned, the original found footage stupid movie whose name I can never
Yes.
remember.
Well,
Do I
that's
get
too
it?
big of a
Yes.
hint.
It's that one.
She just said a really good hint.
That's
You
too
might
big
be
of
able
a
to get it
hint.
off.
I don't even want the point now.
My answer is. That's also my answer.
It came out, and a lot of people thought it was.
Yeah. I can't think of its name because I hate it so much. I hate it. I blocked it out, but it's that one. Jen, go ahead and say it for the group. It's that damn found footage movie,
It's
Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch Project. That is correct.
We're
That's
both
correct.
getting a point for that.
We're giving you both points for that.
I don't
That's fair
deserve a
enough.
point. I didn't get it on my own. That hint was too. That was way too.
Well, I blanked on Blair Witch. I was like, it's that damn. See, this is why we should have been a team, Jen.
Yeah.
We need
It's
to
a
compliment
teamwork.
each other. Yeah, you need to have us against someone else.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was more interesting to pit you against each other.
Well, now
But look at you helping each other out.
We love each other too much. You should have gotten two co-hosts that hate each other.
Like, okay, Jen, we're just gonna cheat. We're just gonna get our way through this. We're gonna help each other out. We're gonna tie. It'll all be good.
All right. So, what was the first horror film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
And just a little about it.
No, don't give her any clues now.
whoa, no, I can take a clue, but not. But found
Okay.
footage was huge.
Well, tell her the year. Maybe that.
All right. Yeah, how about it earned 10 Oscar nominations in 1974?
Oh, I'm real glad you said that. 'Cause I was absolutely wrong.
Wait.
Now,
We were
who
supposed to help,
likes the
right?
hints? Now who likes the hints?
Wait, it had 10 in 19 what?
74.
74.
A lot of people believe it to be one of the greatest horror films as well. I mean, in that category.
We haven't
that narrows it
already
down, too.
answered this, right?
No.
Not the specific question.
We haven't had a question on this.
Have we not had one?
No, we haven't
Not
had a question
had it
on
on
this.
this one.
No.
Okay.
Okay, now I think I'm right.
I'm wrong.
Jen, do you need one more clue? I got a good one.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, so it actually drove people out of the movie theater. Some people could not handle to actually watch the movie, and they had to leave the movie.
All right.
And
She's good. She's good.
Okay.
I think I know what it is. I could
I'm
be
really
entirely
glad
innocent.
that they said 1974 because my immediate gut reaction was Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do we got?
I mean, it should have won an Oscar, to be honest with you. Silence of the Lambs.
yeah, probably. The Exorcist. That is correct.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding, ding,
ding.
ding,
Yeah,
ding. I gotta come up with my little buzzer that tells you if you're wrong or right.
Do the hammer.
There you go.
Oh, nice. I like that.
And then if you're wrong, it sounds.
Ooh, yeah.
Wah, wah.
You're gonna wear that one out. You're gonna wear that one out.
Why won't the button work anymore? It's digital. It
just
doesn't make any
work.
sense.
It gave up.
Yeah, so that one actually added a Best Supporting Actress nod for Linda Blair too, and she was only 15 when she
Wow.
did that.
She should have won it. I'm sorry. Like the whole cast in that
She
film
went through a
was
lot
just
for that
phenomenal.
movie. She went through
Oh,
a
man.
lot for that movie.
She really did.
Okay.
And she was also, a lot of people, said that child abuse and all kinds of different
Yeah.
things on that stage too.
Well, I think people were worried about like with Poltergeist and what's that girl's name? I forgot what she passed away during the filming
Yeah.
of the third one. That was some bad stuff, but
Carol Ann.
okay. So, which room does Dick Halloran tell Danny to stay away from in The Shining? The movie.
Oh, damn it. And we just watched it. Damn it. And I've only seen it once, and that was for our show, so.
If you can actually give us we'll give you an extra point if you can give us the number in the book as well.
She'll get that. That's an Elicia question.
Well, she kind of needs it. She's a couple points behind you, Jen.
Yeah, I
so.
need to catch up here.
Trying to
Yeah,
catch
you
up.
know,
but if you-
I should have kept the Blair Witch hint to myself.
See, now finally we're at that point in the trivia where they start turning against each other. Now. We're here to break up podcasts.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, she has a revision.
I know this is wrong. I know I have that. Yeah, it's wrong.
All righty, what do we got?
214 or 224.
Oh, yeah. See, I was wrong.
1802. 1802. That was like, wasn't that like the
John Cusack one.
Yeah, or
That
something like
would
that.
be 1402.
No,
Yeah, that
1408.
was 1402. That's right.
1408.
Actually, the room,
1408. Yeah.
the room in the movie was 237,
267.
and in the book it's 217. And they didn't want to scare away guests,
do
so they
know
just
You were
made that.
close.
Yeah.
You were close, Alicia.
217, and I second guessed myself.
You were close.
I had 217, 227, and then I go, I think that's wrong. I think it's 4. I'm never second guessing myself again.
As a Stephen King fan,
I'm a
you know,
little
you
embarrassed.
shouldn't second guess that.
I'm really
Well, no, I mean,
embarrassed.
just say you
I'm a
you
little
shouldn't be embarrassed because you got it on your first thought.
Yeah.
So just don't second guess yourself. Have that faith in yourself.
Okay.
All right. So, what is Norman's hobby in Psycho?
I kind of gave this away earlier. So here's a freebie. This really is the easier section, isn't it?
Yeah,
It really
is.
Maybe I switched them by accident. All right. You guys ready?
We got it.
All right. What do we got?
I don't know how to spell
Taxidermy.
it.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he
dressing as mommy.
Yeah, well, there is that.
yeah, he said he's like stuffing birds because they're curious and passive, much like his victims, I imagine.
Yeah. Oh, Norman.
Hitchcock had a real bird fetish. Can we just real
He
bird
did,
fetish
yeah.
that man?
A whole movie about it.
Well, yeah. All right. So what is? Oh, that's your turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get in there.
What is the name of the entity who speaks to Isaac in Children of the Corn?
Damn. I was just watching that. I saw that for the first time last year.
And if you have it in like the right ballpark, like it sounds correct, then we'll give it to
Yeah, I got nothing.
Do you want his real name or what the children like? What he is
you.
called?
What they call it, and I'll give you the first word,
No,
so
no.
you know what I'm talking about.
No,
okay.
no, I got it.
Okay. All right.
I'm so wrong.
Jen. Okay.
Jen, you
You're
good?
good.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got? He who walks behind the rose. That is correct.
All right.
It is he who
Correct.
walks behind the rose. Good job.
I didn't
Alicia
think you
catching up.
had a real name, so I was very scared for a minute when you said that. I was like, it's a whole sentence, guys.
Alicia closing the gap.
Yeah.
The gap is closing. All right. So who did Wes Craven originally want to play the lead role as Freddy Krueger?
Definitely knew that one until you asked me.
I hate that. I hate when that happens.
Yes.
All
Now-
the time that happens.
Now,
to me.
if either one of you guys get stumped, if you can name
Another role he was
another
in.
role that he was in, or another movie that he was in, then we'll give you the point.
Because it's a very bland, generic name
yes, correct.
This
that
is so
I don't know if would
embarrassing.
stand out to you.
Was he one eventually cast as somebody else in the movie?
I don't think he was in any of the movies.
Oh,
No.
No, I don't think he was in any of the movies.
Okay, doesn't help me.
I just
I'm
read
assuming a white man.
Yes. A quite white man.
Yes.
Well,
and his
I'm just
he's
going to
done a lot of.
the whitest of white names that I can think of. Since I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't either, and I should know this because I feel like I just read it too.
All right, what do we got?
And
All
did.
right.
John Smith and Mr. What?
Mr. Smith.
They both got the same thing. You know what? We're going to give you a point just because you guys got the same name in there.
Yeah. You get a point for that.
Thank you.
Definitely.
That is awesome. John Smith and Mr. Smith. We got the same answer over here. That is hilarious.
Who is it?
So it was actually David Warner. He was the guy, he played the scientist in Return of the Ooze, the second Ninja Turtles movie.
Yep.
He played the bad guy with the gun in Titanic. That was Billy Zane's little henchman guy.
Oh, that guy. Yes.
And he was also in The Omen.
Yeah.
And Tron.
Yeah.
And Tron.
Just the most generic white man ever. Okay, good to know.
Pretty much.
He pretty much is. Yeah.
All right. That should have been in the hard.
All right. So, what was the only of his stories that Stephen King directed as a movie? It's the only one he directed.
Oh, fudge.
And I'm going to say movie, not miniseries. That might help you out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm right.
Yeah. That might help you out because there's about half of his books got made into miniseries, the other half got made into movies.
But this, and you might know more about it, but this was actually written just as it's based on one of his story. Right.
Short story.
I don't want to.
Okay.
If I tell you what the short story is called, you'll probably get it. So
I think I put down both. I put down the short story and what I think it is. I put down both. Jen's face is fantastic right
I'm
now.
not a Stephen King person. I'm so bad at this. Wait. Oh, well.
I thought she was done.
Nope. I was still thinking.
Sorry.
did you see what she wrote?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the correct answer. Yes, it is. The Maximum Overdrive. He directed that. It was called Trucks in Graveyard
Trucks.
Shift, I believe.
Just
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
You are correct, Matt.
You are correct. All righty. What do we got? Okay, are we tied up?
Yes,
yeah,
we
are
are.
tied up. 11-11.
Oh,
That's not bad.
some Stephen King
Okay.
questions have really.
Yeah, that's where that's.
If I went with my gut, I would have been in the lead.
All right. So is it my question or your question?
This is your question. Oh no, it's mine. Okay.
Yeah, it's yours.
Same voice. No one knows the difference.
Nobody flipping cares, right?
Right.
I gotcha. All right. So who is the lead in the movie about my phobia, which we just talked about earlier, The Birds? Who is the female lead? That's what we're looking for. The female lead in The Birds.
Oh,
And a character or actress's name is fine.
Oh,
I think I'm right, but I could be wrong. Did you write, Jen? We're good.
yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, Jen's right.
Jen got
Hedren.
it right.
That's right. It is Tippy
Yeah,
Hedren.
Ding, 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 ding. I had to say that
man.
because
Because I'm slacking.
on the noise.
There you go.
we go. All right, so we're in the harder. This is the harder section now.
But
All right.
now you guys are probably going to get all these, the rest of these correct. So
Okay.
How much screen time does Freddy Krueger get in the first Nightmare on Elm Street
Baby
movie?
Jesus. That's.
Could we do a range?
I was going to say,
Yes,
I'll give you plus or
absolutely.
minus 2.
Okay.
2 minutes. Or should we say 5? Let's say 5.
Yeah,
plus
plus or minus
plus or 5. Plus or minus 5 minutes.
I don't know. Damn
So should we give the point to whoever's the closest to the number then maybe?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
Whoever's
$1,
closest
Bob.
will get it.
Yeah.
$1.
All righty. We got 10 to 15 minutes and 35 minutes.
Okay.
Where we're going to say Alicia's closer. The actual screen time of Freddy Krueger is only 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
That's it.
Really?
I thought
He's
it was
the
super
title
loud.
role of the movie, and yet he's
It was
yeah.
pretty low.
Because of the question, I thought it was low, but that seemed low for how long the movie was.
Andrew said 20 minutes.
I
when
said 20
asked him,
minutes,
So,
so-
yeah.
But you know you don't think about it that much because I mean he's in flashes of dreams 90% of the movie you know so
it's not
anytime they
actually-
fall asleep
Yeah.
It doesn't total
So.
to that much.
all right
This one might be a little difficult, just depending on if you've seen it or whatever. It's your question. Go ahead.
okay no I just did that one.
You did the Freddy Krueger
Yes, I
one?
sure
All right.
did.
What is the name of the apartment building?
I need an alarm for you
As Elicia said, we both sound the same. All right. What is the name of the apartment building Guy and Rosemary move into in Rosemary's Baby?
Oh, Lord.
And the reason I asked this is because the name of the hotel does have a connection to a old school classic horror movie. Well, horror story, I guess I should say.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
If you can even guess the movie that it has a connection to, we can give you a point for that one.
Well, not really.
In the hotel, you don't think so?
So it's based on the name of somebody who created a piece of horror work. That's the clue I was trying to give.
Yeah, piece of horror work.
Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a movie.
This is true.
It was a book first.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so one last time, because we've been talking a lot. What is the name of the apartment building they move into?
I think this is the movie it's referring. I don't know the name.
Okay.
But I think this is the movie. I think it's his castle, but I can't remember it.
Dracula and the Shelley. That's, okay, so it's called the Bramford, as in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, okay. So she was
Mary,
close.
now, were you talking about Mary Shelley's okay. Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
I say give them a point
All
anyways, because they got close enough.
Yep. We're still tied up. So,
yeah.
All right. Unstated in the movie, what is the name of the demon that possesses Regan McNeil in The Exorcist?
It was not stated in the movie, but we'll give credit if you get what she called him.
And we're not counting spelling. I just want to make sure.
Nope.
Spelling. Nope.
As long as we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I have to constantly look at my wife's horrible spelling anyway, so I'm just used to it. I tell her all.
You're
the
going to be
time.
in trouble.
No, I literally tell her all this all the time.
I don't know.
Yeah, anything that I've ever said about Ed on the podcast, I have said right to Ed's face. He is
Oh, me too. Me too.
non-pulsed about it. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, you're okay
Yes.
because
I'm
she doesn't
stupid.
watch it. Yeah, let's see it.
I've seen The Exorcist like once. Oh.
Pazuzu.
Has
Right
you?
here.
Baylel. I don't know.
It's Pazuzu.
No.
Okay.
That is
I-
correct.
I
And
was not even close.
she called him Captain Howdy. So we would have accepted that as
Yes.
well.
Okay.
Yes.
El Capitan.
Yeah, El
I'm
Capitan.
getting
Awesome
the
guess,
point
awesome
for
guess.
Pazuzu, right? I'm getting this.
Pazuzu, you do
Pazuzu.
get that point. That is correct.
Yep.
So now we are at 14-13. Alicia's up.
All right.
All righty.
My face is real intense.
Now this isn't harder, but depending on your knowledge, maybe this will be real easy for you. What was almost the title of the Friday the 13th movie? You notice how it got quieter on this episode now that they're really concentrating,
Yeah.
trying to make sure.
I'm so sad. I'm like, I'm not even a horror fan at this point.
No, I mean, I think it's when you ask like very specific questions that are like asked by somebody else. It's hard to like think about what they're. I don't know,
Yeah.
because I know I
think
have
this
like
is
a lot
wrong,
of.
but whatever.
If it's close enough, then we'll
Jen's
we'll.
writing
give
a
you the point.
novel. They used to have to pay for the letters, Jen. They can't afford that.
It is about 4 to 6 words.
Oh,
So there's another hint.
All right. Well, then I got it wrong anyways.
and I got it wrong.
All right, what do we got?
No.
Never Sleep Again
For Friday
for
the 13th.
Friday the 13th. I think you're thinking of Nightmare.
Yeah, you're thinking of Nightmare on Elm Street.
That lunch isn't doing too good for you, isn't it?
Drink a tequila, Alicia, because that's exactly what I thought. So, fuck me.
Well, hey, Jen got one word right. She did get one word right.
What
Yeah.
is it? Camp.
Camp Crystal
Crystal
Lake.
Lake. And then I said,
She
or
got camp right. She got
teens
the
don't
camp
pay
right.
attention to shit.
It was a long night at Camp Blood.
Oh, okay. I got one of the words.
Yeah, there you go.
Teens don't pay attention to shit.
Right, 0.25 for Jen.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. All right,
Whoa,
Andrew.
I'm gonna start
Andrew,
re-asking these questions to make sure I've heard what you have said, because clearly,
okay, and how about this? I'll say it twice.
Okay.
That way to make sure you guys know. Okay. This one is yours.
No, I just did that.
No.
Did you?
This one.
Oh, okay. Which horror movie led to the MPAA's PG-13 rating? Now, maybe you want to ask us the year on this.
It's a fun horror.
Okay.
There's a lot of fun to this. I'll get the year for you. Hang on.
It was in the 80s, right?
It was in the 80s. 84. And another clue is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was also responsible for
PG-13.
creating this PG-13. But there was a fun, that's why it was created, almost kind of a kid type
A childlike horror movie in a way. And it came out around the Indiana Jones time.
Yeah, 1984 is when it came out.
If you want,
That's my
You
answer.
No, we're good.
All right.
We got
All right,
it.
cool. All right, what do we got?
He almost said Mogwai there to give it to us.
Gremlins. Did you almost say Mogwai?
I don't think I did. I think
No.
Did I? Maybe I did, yeah.
You were two
So,
steps
yeah.
away from saying it.
yeah.
Children, they sold puppets of the main character.
Yeah.
One
I was about to say-
still owns him on a shelf.
I was about to say there are rules with them, 3 rules. I think that would have given it away
No, that was too
immediately.
much. No, that was
Yeah.
enough.
That was enough. Because the other one, when he said funny, was Ghostbusters, but then he gave me 1984, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right.
Okay, so which horror movie gave John Travolta his very first film role?
And again,
Ah.
which horror movie gave
If
John Travolta?
his very first film role. If I got this wrong, somebody'd have to kill me.
Now, do you think they're gonna get this one?
Okay, because this is kind of a
Yeah.
All right.
okay. Let's see it.
Carrie. That is incorrect.
That's
actually.
incorrect.
The Devil's Reign
Yeah.
came out before that. He had a bit part in it, and
That's
it's about
right.
a cult leader that got murdered, and he comes back.
Nope,
and
you-
We didn't think we were going to stump you on that
No,
one.
you did.
We
I thought, I was like, well, they'll probably say Carrie because that was like
Yeah,
right after
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
we kind of figured you'd put Carrie though.
And I've never seen Devil's Reign. Yeah. Alicia's.
I had to look at the screen real quick.
Listen, how big was his part? Did he like show up for 4
Why
seconds?
are
I don't
you
think he even
yelling?
talked.
Why
I
are
don't
you
think he even
yelling?
talked.
This is my normal tone of voice.
You were.
I had to look back at the screen, make sure I wasn't getting flipped off or something. You know? Like, fuck you.
Guys, how big a part? Like, come on. Is he tucked behind a tree or something?
It's small, but I mean, his
If
part
it's on
in
his
Carrie
IMDb
was pretty
credit, it
small
counts.
too.
If it's
So,
on his
yeah.
IMDb.
Not be a rule. I have IMDb credits.
Oh, geez.
Jen,
Sorry about that. I
they
had to
did
kind of throw you
that to
off.
fucking trick us.
I knew it was a trick. That was a trick question.
Jen, when we have
Technically
these
it
two, when we have these two on for our trivia game,
Yeah.
no,
It's on. It's on like Donkey
It's
Kong.
on
It's
like
on.
Donkey Kong.
All right. Okay, so this one. Okay, what was the number of the motel room that the famous shower murder took place in Psycho? Which motel room was that?
Damn it. I don't remember.
I feel like Jen. I can't see Jen's board, but I kind of feel like she got real close.
It makes sense that it's this room.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Yeah.
you don't have many people visiting and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, all right, we done?
You just gave him the answer.
Yeah.
quick, Jen, do some editing. Quick, Jen, quick.
I mean, you pretty much gave him the answer on that one.
Well, I mean, you know. All right, so what number was it? Yeah, number 1. Hey, look at that! Yeah! Woo!
And Matt for the win. I mean, Alicia and Jen for the win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks,
Jen,
Matt. Your
out
check
of
is in the mail.
curiosity, what was your first guess? Because mine
It was
was
6.
Mine was 6
Okay.
That would have actually been funnier if we had left up our first
Yeah.
guesses. And
Right,
then
right,
We
right.
probably would have given you a point.
That would have
Yeah.
been 2 in a row for
Yes, we would
wrong
have given you a
answer.
point for that. Absolutely.
For Mr. Smith and number
Yeah.
1 and number 6, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No, that's great.
All right. What is the name of the what?
Where? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp?
Balls. I say that every question. I'm like, damn it.
But you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's camp something.
It's not
obviously.
simple.
Is
It's not
it
simple.
a weapon?
No.
Oh, then
It's real weird. It's a real weird. Like
probably
if
means
you don't
something-
if you don't
yeah.
know it, it'd probably be hard to guess it.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Well, I'm going with my first. I'm going with my gut instinct, even though you said it's not. But I don't care.
Okay. All right. All
Or
right.
maybe Matt and Drew are real weird, and they just don't know this is a weapon. So
That
very well could be,
That very well
actually.
could be.
But if it's correct, then you're correct. So.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What do we got?
I put
Arrowhead and Camp Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Those are good. Those are good names. It's not those. It's Camp Arawak.
So is that a made up name? Do you think?
yeah,
See, I
or
knew it
Camp
started
Shorty
with-
Shorts.
Well, Lauren, yes.
I like shorty shorts better.
So wait,
Camp Shorty Shorts.
do I get?
You see what Jen's doing there? She's
half a
kind of writing one and then saying, "Oh, let's see if I can get away with
But it
two
could be
answers."
this
yeah.
one.
Those are just my funny answers.
May
Yeah.
I get half a point since mine had arrow in the title?
Yeah. Well, how about we give you 0.25 like we gave Jen the 0.25 for getting the one word right?
I will accept that.
All right, that sounds good.
There you go.
You know,
Awesome.
Are you?
And
Are you?
obviously we know the twist in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We're,
All right.
we're aware.
Okay.
Okay, we
Make
this,
sure.
this next question, Matt.
Wait.
Matt's
I think Elicia was going to ask something. What were
Oh.
you going to
No,
ask, Elicia?
No.
Oh, okay.
this next question. We actually had this conversation. I think briefly.
You can
on
go
our-
ahead and ask
on
it.
our okay. It's one I wanted to enter in because we did have this conversation last time. So we've talked about Supernatural together before. We all love it. Name each first horror movie Jensen and Jared were in.
Both of their movies.
Now, this might be another trick kind of type thing. Like, what was it for the, what was that one?
Well, I think it threw you off.
The Carrie and John Travolta might be another
I'm
little
just
tricky.
going with my gut.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all I know. So.
Okay.
I think I'm right. Oh. Wait. No, I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my gut.
Yeah. I just.
All right.
This is all I know. So.
All righty. So what do we got? My Bloody Valentine and Friday the 13th. What do we got? My Bloody Valentine and
Okay.
House of Wax.
Jen got one of them right.
So
the House of Wax.
Jared Padalecki was in House of
I
Wax
couldn't
first.
remember which one was first.
Yeah, and then Jensen, he was actually in a movie called Devour with
Oh.
Dominique Swain, and it's about a video game that kind of a cult is using, and it's kind of like that that Nerve thing where you do stuff in real life,
Oh, okay.
like dares
yeah,
in
yeah.
real life or whatever. But it has to do with cults and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that was his first
Never even
one.
heard of that.
Okay, this one.
I
The last one for our
his
harder.
was
because we-
going to be an older one because he's been in the industry so long, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, like what were some of the old
No,
ones,
well-
old
well,
shows that he was on that I didn't even know?
He was
Days of
on
Our Lives?
what is Days of Our Lives? That's right. Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, but he was also on. Wasn't he on like Goosebumps and stuff like that?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah,
Oh, I think he did some spots on Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That's right.
Oh, did you? And I saw on Shudder thing that they're doing Fright Night. They're turning those into a series
Yeah.
now, like the Fright
no,
Night
Fear
book.
Street. Fear Street.
Oh, Fear Street. That's it. That's it. Fright
Netflix.
Night.
Netflix
Somebody's
is doing
doing
Fear
that.
Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited about that.
Yes.
I only read a couple of those. I mainly read Goosebumps, but I was pretty
I read
excited to see
Goosebumps.
that.
Yeah.
All right, our last one from the harder before we get into our last section is this one. In Get Out, what
No.
does what
saw
what
it.
does crap. Well, maybe you can guess.
Okay.
So
No, keep
in
going.
Get Out, what does Chris use to not get hypnotized? And the director actually put it
Peele,
in there. Jordan Peele. He actually put it in there as kind of symbolism
Yes.
for the plight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
He was picking at something.
Oh,
Really.
really?
Oh.
Really.
No, I mean like at the chair.
I never never saw the movie. I'm going to stick with
No,
my.
I'm just saying that now. I would guess that. I would have guessed that right off the bat.
That wouldn't even occur to me. But,
I guessed an illicit substance.
all right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see what the answer is.
All right, we got heroin and we got cotton. That is cotton. That is correct. Yeah, I think he was picking out a cherry, put it in his ear.
I never saw it. I was fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you plan on seeing it?
Yes.
Shit.
All right.
So
I don't believe
it's not.
I'm gonna take back what I just
Oh
said.
no,
there.
you really do want to watch it though?
I don't care.
we said
Either way.
She's gonna read about it before she watches it anyway.
Gotcha. Yes.
I mean, I am. I already did when it came out 4 years ago. So listen,
My wife does that.
I'm saving time, people.
I get so worked up because I'll be like, hey, I'll tell my wife, look, you got to see this movie, and then she'll look up and see what happens. And when she gets a book, she reads the last few pages before she starts reading the book. No, she can't handle the suspense of not knowing what's going to happen. So she has to read the ending first, and then she'll read the book. And she looks up movies, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's
all right. So
Yeah, it's terrible.
We're now currently at the hardest,
Which obviously
section.
will be the easiest. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So,
Not going well, guys. I should not have drank that much tequila at lunch.
The clown in it is named Penny Blank.
yeah, penny dumb. Wait, no,
big old quarter. Who knows? So what is the year listed?
These are hard. So
Okay.
What is the year listed on the photo in the final shot of The Shining?
Oh, okay.
the year on the photo.
You guys are really on this Stephen King.
He has so much influence in horror.
Good.
Would you allow us to do a range of years?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's say
do it.
plus or minus 5.
Yeah,
What do you
plus
think?
or minus 5
Plus or
years.
minus 5.
So guess
way we
1
know
year,
you-
and then if you're within
Within
5
5 is if
No, I was going to say guess a
5 over
range, and
500.
then if you're plus or minus in your range, you're good.
No.
Yeah, but you can't put like 1800 to 2021. You know, that's a very big range.
I mean, do a range of 5 years, but if it's one outside the range on either end, you're
Okay,
good.
yeah,
That's
we'll
what I
give
would
it to
say.
you.
So, well, I'm just
Okay.
doing 1 year.
Okay.
Well,
All right, what do we got?
hedge your bets, Jen.
1922 to 1927 and 1927. We can give that to both of you. It's 1921 actually.
See, that's what I thought it
So
was.
I know I don't get a point.
Well, it's in
I'm
the
not
plus or
five-
plus
no,
or
you
minus.
said plus or 5.
That's one
Mine's
off. That's one. Okay.
1920.
Okay. You're right. All right, we'll give that.
Well, that actually just tied
That tied you guys up.
Yeah, tied you guys up.
Okay.
So.
You're at 17-17 now.
All right. So,
Okay, so who was offered the role of Dr. Loomis before Donald Pleasance? This person witnessed the last execution by beheading in France in real life. He was part of the British Secret Service.
so he old.
James
Yo.
Bond is based off of him, and some of his missions are still to this day classified.
This is totally not who I thought it was. But you know what? For humor alone, going with my original answer.
That's it. I just want a right answer or a funny answer. I mean, whatever we can get.
I went with a horror icon that I thought you would have chosen.
Okay.
So
I just thought this guy was badass. So, all right, who do we got?
oh wait, Jen's not done. Hold on. She's writing a lot of stuff. Guys,
No, I spelled it wrong.
doesn't matter.
Most people do multiple choice. Jen does the essay question.
Yeah.
David Warner.
David Warner.
That's funny.
They're all just a bunch of old white guys, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
Give her a point, please, for that. I went with the incomparable Vincent Price.
Vincent
love
Price
Vincent
for
Price.
Alicia and David Warner for Jen. The answer is Christopher Lee.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, played
Really?
Dracula. All those
Yeah,
good. Those
no,
good
now
fun
that you
people and
said,
everything,
but-
yeah.
That wasn't.
I did
coming
not
to
know
me.
that about him. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's led a crazy life. That
Seriously,
dude
let's get a documentary going on that guy.
That's
Yeah.
what I want.
You put that twice.
Okay, well, that's fine. We'll only have 9 questions this time. Go ahead.
That's you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
All right. In Army of Darkness, what is the phrase Ash must say to safely collect the Book of the Dead? It's a 3-word phrase. And next time we're doing multiple choice
Okay.
because I feel like a dick.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, I like this.
And also these 3 words are weird and so whatever you want to spell it, as long as
Oh,
you.
damn it. Well,
if you
now
get
I know I'm
close,
wrong.
Yeah.
It's like it's a bunch of made up nonsense. I think. Hopefully not.
But it's a
offending
very
anybody if it isn't.
Yeah.
I don't think
Kinda
I'd want to
popular
write them
phrase.
down anyway.
Say them out loud.
Yeah, no,
nothing.
I'm good. All right.
You've watched too many scary movies to do that, right?
I'm
Exactly.
pulling a Jen and writing multiple answers on me.
All right. What do we got? Evil must die. Booga booga booga. And Jen has kiss my ash. Ash.
I mean, she that's pretty original.
You know what? We're gonna give him points on originality. The actual
You both got
words
points
are
for that.
Klaatu Barada Nikto.
Oh.
Because if you watch
Yeah.
the TV show, he says it all the time.
Yeah. damn
Sure,
it.
great, wonderful.
You're not an Evil Dead fan, Alicia?
I am, but not enough to remember
Not
how
know
to.
that.
I know that phrase.
And
Do they
to-
use that phrase in something else?
Guys, you just said it, and I can't even retain it. So,
What is it? Klaatu
Klaatu
Barada
Barada Nikto.
Nikto.
I
Yeah.
think, is that said in like a Dracula movie or something? Because I feel like it's from.
It
maybe
does
it's-
sound like that. Yeah.
It's in the Book of the Dead, and that thing is in all kinds of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So
All right. So Henry is a boy with psychotic tendencies. His tendencies are noticed by his cousin who come to visit. As it's discovered, he drowned his baby brother, and tries to kill his sister and his mother too. What movie is this?
Can you repeat it one more time?
I sure can. Henry is a boy with psychotic tendencies. His tendencies are noticed by his cousin who comes to visit. As it is discovered, he drowned his baby brother and tries to kill his sister and his mother too. What movie?
this can be considered a thriller as well as a horror.
If you can name at least the main actor, then maybe I can give you credit for it too.
Yeah, that one with that guy and that girl and.
do I get bonus points if I do both?
Yes.
Awesome.
I'll give you 0.5.
Awesome. I didn't overthink it. I just went with my gut.
It took me a minute because I was still thinking about Klaatu Barada Nikto. Got it. I got it. I'm good. It took me a minute because I was still thinking of Klaatu Barada Nikto. But I got it. I'm good.
All right, what do we got? We got The Good Son, Macaulay Culkin, and The Good Son, Macaulay Culkin.
Ah!
You both get 1.5 points.
Yeah. So that's why it sounded
Nice.
familiar. I did find out why that sounded familiar. It's from The Day the Earth Stood Still. Klaatu Barada Nikto
That,
is
yeah,
from The Day the Earth Stood
she was
Oh.
Googling. Not this
Yeah.
answer, sure.
No.
You gave them both one, right?
I did.
Okay. Then we have
Okay.
you can add up.
So we're still tied up.
You promised
I'm
us
doing-
1.5.
No, we got 1.5.
I'm doing the points, the decimals on the paper,
right.
so we can add it up at the end.
All right. So Nosferatu, an iconic vampire movie, features a vampire. What is the vampire's name?
And it's not Nosferatu.
Yeah, I know. That's immediately what I thought. But it's not.
Alexa,
He's a count something.
And I'll give you credit if you can name the person who played the actor who played him.
And wait, which movie was this?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Like that's like the okay.
Yeah, that's like the silent
It's
one.
just,
Yeah.
the first one.
I think I am right about who played him, but I don't think I'm right about the name.
I'm so incorrect about who played him, but I'm putting something up there.
But I think that my answer is really going to make Matt and Drew laugh. So I'm really hoping to get points on that.
That's all we're looking
That's how we're
for.
playing now.
That's right. That's how we're looking for. We've kind of abandoned trying to get correct answers here, and we're just looking.
Because you guys are straight up tied right now. Like even
Jesus
even the decimals are tied.
Jesus,
Yeah, decimals are tied.
Oh
You both
my
have
God.
19.75.
I know his name, but again, just flew right out of my head. I got nothing.
Okay.
Oh, damn
Let's
it.
see.
Show us what you do have.
Show us what you wrote.
Bella Lugosi. Count Malcolm.
Count Macklemore.
That's good. Were we both right about Bella?
No.
No.
Oh. Count Von
Count
Pants.
Fancy Pants, Bella Lugosi.
Count Von
Bella-
Fancy Pants. Von.
I mean, they do get a point for putting the same thing.
Yeah. I think Bella Lugosi played a later version, I think.
Okay.
I figured
not-
it was too early for him, but I just threw something.
Yeah,
up there.
Nosferatu is a silent version.
Yeah,
it-
where
he
he's
was-
got, like the fangs
Yeah.
and he's like doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pictured him, but I could not.
Yeah, his fingers are like
It's a
foot long
pioneer
and
movie.
everything.
It really is.
Yeah, that was Count Orlok was his name,
Orlok.
and it was played by Max Schreck.
Oh, okay. What a fitting name.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
was actually Christopher Walken's name in Batman Returns. If I don't know if you remember
Max
that,
Schreck.
right?
Yeah.
Max Schreck or whatever. And he only blinks once in the movie.
Before he
It's really
pushes
cool.
Michelle. Wait.
No, Nosferatu.
Oh, I was like, Christopher Walken only blinked once, and all. I was like, I need to
I
go
would
watch
believe
that.
it.
I believe it.
I
That
believe
guy
it.
is on
He's
point.
dedicated.
He's dedicated.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
All right. So, how many movies in the Friday the 13th franchise were released in the 80s?
We'll give you one under or one over.
Yeah.
So if you get it with one over or one under, then we'll go ahead and give it to you.
That gives us, what, 3 possible answers.
Three. I think I might be on the cusp of what I think the last one. I think that was 1991, but we'll see. Jen, you got an answer?
Yep.
She went 5.
Yeah, I put 5.
4 or 5. It is actually 8.
Oh,
The
wow. I
Yeah.
almost said 7. I almost said 7. Dang.
They were made very quickly because they were cheap to make and everything.
Oh,
The
okay.
first one in the 90s was Part 9, which was Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, yeah.
That's when
Dang
New
it.
Line. That's when New Line bought the character.
Which
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry,
go-
it's my favorite one of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
But
And
when
all the-
did the first one come out? Didn't it come out in like 1984?
79, I
85?
think.
No, it was like
No,
it was like
it came
80.
80, 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at 80.
80. Okay.
Yep. And they pumped 8 out in
Still.
10 years.
They pumped those out like the Octo Mom.
I know. And if you look at how they follow up and everything, you lose the Friday the 13th. It's now like Saturday I
Yeah,
think
the
it's like real close to each other. It's no
Yeah.
longer Friday.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the first one was the only one that actually took place on
Gotcha.
Friday the
On
13th.
Friday the
Yeah.
13th.
Yeah.
This one is yours.
Okay. Which film is credited as creating the genre of found footage horror movies?
Now be careful.
Yeah.
May not be what you think it is.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Is
sure.
it not the one we said earlier?
No.
It's
No.
not that one, right?
It's
Well,
from the
no.
80s.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Let's-
from the
I'll
80s.
just give-
That's what I thought.
I'll give you the year. 1980 is when it came out. And it's credited as being the creating the found footage genre. It's been banned in several countries. I think it actually may have been banned in this one.
I think it is. Now
Let me
that
look
you
it
said that, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
Nope, I got nothing.
I was about to do speech to text.
If you could, that'd be great. I mean, can I give Jen a hint of what
Yeah,
I think
sure.
it is? I'm not sure I'm right.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
has been brought up so many times in Shudder that like we've stopped talking about it. And it's from
mean-
1980, so it's not Midsommar or Hereditary.
Yeah, that's why I was like the
It's
and
the
or
third
host.
one that people are like, oh my god, I just saw this. I can't believe they did this in movies. Blah 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 blah. It's that
Do you
one.
want Do you want me to tell you
Okay.
what country?
No, I was going to
I
say.
came
I think she knows now that I gave her that.
Okay.
That's what I thought of, but I didn't know it was that old.
I didn't either, but I think we're both right now.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if
All
I'm
right, what
wrong,
do-
I'm sorry I led you down the wrong path.
No, I mean, I had no guess anyway, so we're good.
All right. What do we got? Siberian film.
Yes.
Yeah,
Serbian.
It's actually not.
Yeah.
Not. I'm sorry,
No,
Jen.
No,
It's-
it's fine. I didn't have a guess anyways.
It's Cannibal Holocaust.
Lost was
in-
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
it's
That's
the-
funny.
yeah.
I've never heard of that movie, and I just saw an art piece on it on Instagram like yesterday, and I was like,
I'm pretty-
oh. It
I'm
was-
pretty sure they legitimately thought it was a snuff film,
They do, yes. Same with
Yeah, and it's-
Siberian film.
and it's still kind of
Serbia.
unclear to this
Serbian,
day if it
Siberian,
was
yeah.
or wasn't. Yeah.
So, like, honestly, guys, we should get points because they both fall in the same category.
All right.
But-
Give them points, Sandra.
Okay.
We're getting Jen. Don't
Okay, but but if we both get points, then
We're still
it doesn't matter.
You're still tied. Yeah,
That's okay, 'cause we-
got some backups here. We got some backups.
We are now playing by at midnight rules. These two are Chris
Yes.
Hardwick. They're just throwing up points for anything. That's
Well,
what
we
we're-
actually only have one more question left.
Yeah,
All right.
one question, but we have quotes to break the tie, so
Okay.
we'll move on to that if we have to. But this is another one. All right, let's just
From
ask
Tell 'em
it.
the
Yeah,
movie.
okay. It's obviously Scream. Shut your face. All right. So, what is Randy Meek's favorite scary movie? What does he say is his favorite scary movie in the first Scream?
Oh, fucking A.
If you want a clue, do you want a clue?
We got a clue for you, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we're going to give you the
Yeah.
same clue.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not a horror movie.
It's not a horror
What?
movie.
That's right. Yeah. Still can't place it. Could you give me a year?
Yes.
There's dancing in it.
That's what
Saved
I
by
thought.
the Bell.
Joel Schumacher, I believe, directed it.
I think Saved by the Bell, maybe.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell. That's a huge one.
A character from Saved by the Bell is in this movie.
Well, an actor.
Oh, then I think I'm 100% wrong.
Do you have any Saved by the Bell cast in it?
I don't know, honestly.
I think
Is
Jen's.
it
I
from the
think Jen's got it.
1980s? Is it from the
No.
1980s?
It's from the 90s, and
Yeah.
let's say
Hold on,
it
could
could-
I?
okay,
Could I? No, I'm just gonna go with my guess. I don't even care.
Okay.
you're gonna go with your guest.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is the last question. This is the last answer.
All righty, what do we got?
For all the.
No,
What do we
because
got?
I
Big
will
buck.
see some of the quotes, so I don't even care. We're doing a few quotes.
Okay,
Just because
all right,
I'm
we'll do quote.
okay.
What do we got? Footloose and
Showgirls.
Showgirls? It is
Yes,
Showgirls.
Showgirls.
It is Showgirls.
So, Jen, what gave it? What was the clue that they
The-
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell?
And he
Okay.
said dancing and Saved by the Bell, so I was like, well,
Yeah,
Jessica
yeah,
Spano was
so-
in Showgirls.
All right. So
And
we officially, are we going to say it?
Yeah.
Jen
Officially,
won.
Jen, you are our winner.
It's 22 to
wow.
21.
22 to 21.
Yeah, just by a smidge.
Actually, 22.75 to 21.75.
Yeah, because we have the
Honestly,
yeah,
though,
extra point.
I really gave you the. This is how much I hate the movie that I blocked it out again. That damn found footage
No.
movie.
But I said not to give me points for that.
I did anyway.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Did
I
you?
don't-
Did you or no?
They did.
I don't think so. I don't think
I don't
did.
think we gave you the
Oh,
points.
okay.
for
I
that.
no,
said,
I
don't
don't
give me
think
the
we did.
points for it. There we go.
Yeah.
Once again, could somebody tell me what that movie is again?
The Blair Witch Project.
You just won't. You're like, I'm not.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna read these quotes and see if there's
to see
there's
if you
about
can get 'em.
There's let's see, there's 6 of them. So
Okay.
I'll read the first one. Be afraid, be very afraid. The actor that says this is very
Oh, we're guessing the movies of the. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's very.
I thought you were quoting Showgirls. I was like, that's weird.
No, he's very.
I wonder what she has to be afraid of.
The actor who says this, he's very eclectic. He talks like he has a lot of
eclectic.
Yeah.
when he talks real
That's-
fast like
come on,
this,
guys,
you
come
know,
on, guys.
and he uses his hands like this when he
Yeah.
talks.
I've blind
He's also a zaddy now, so
Yes.
he's pretty hot now. He's growing into his looks.
You know, and it's funny. You're not the first person I've heard that said that about him, because he's just he like you watch him in the movie that I'm thinking of that I first actually saw him in. I mean, it wasn't even this.
Just say
movie.
the actor's name,
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
because we're not doing points
but
anymore,
you're
right?
asking the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, the movie
is The Fly. That is correct.
The Fly.
The Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very. But his style changed from Jurassic Park, where I really knew him. I mean, I saw him in The Fly, but I didn't recognize him from Jurassic Park. But from his style there and around that time period to now, it's like nothing but suits and wearing like stylish shoes and suits without socks. You know, I noticed that.
But yeah, he does wear.
He's like
he does
all
wear-
Mr. Trendy, like hot
Yes.
guy now.
He's selling hotels.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
apartments.
it is.
I was gonna say apartments.com.
That's it. Apartments.
Exactly.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly.
He wears that gray hair, that white hair really well.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that salt and pepper. He looks good.
That's right. So this quote is actually said by two people. So you would have gotten extra points if you could name both of these characters. But the quote is, "We all go a little mad sometimes."
Oh. Do you have a guess, Alicia? It's a movie we've already had, right?
Yes, several times.
It was said by somebody. Well, and both of these are. It was said by somebody, and then it was repeated in another movie, quoting that person in that movie.
Yeah.
Psycho is the first one. And do you remember who quoted Psycho and said it?
I want.
Was it
to
Randy?
see
It was Scream. It was Scream. It was
Close enough.
It was
Randy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah,
Always
right when he
Randy.
locked the door, he goes, "We all go a little," and then he shot Randy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right. Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Well, you had me where we're going.
Where-
We don't need.
We don't need eyes to see.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see.
Newish film?
No, 90s.
90s. It's kind of a science fiction horror.
Man, we really love the 90s, don't we?
We really do. I feel like I did
Matt
more
and Andrew
growing
love
up
the
in
90s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, we're
I'm gonna
children
go
of the
with
80s.
my gut on this, but I think it's wrong.
Okay.
But it's like I said, it's in the category of science fiction horror.
This is the only movie I can think of.
And I kind of feel like it's one of the first ones.
I've always said it's up there with Alien,
Yeah.
but it's
it's not
underrated.
Alien? Hold on. Could I
It's
change?
not Alien. No, of course.
Yeah. None of this counts anyway.
Yeah,
so, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know, whatever you want to
written
do.
Alien.
Oh,
What did you write, Jen?
I wrote Dreamscape.
Dreamscape?
But I'm
Oh,
sure
that would be
that's
a good one.
I think that's an 80s movie. So
Yeah, it was Event Horizon.
Event Horizon was the movie.
Oh my god,
I love that movie.
was an atrocity.
It really
you
was.
weren't a fan of it?
No, my
It
whole
a lot of
family,
it didn't
we were
make
just like,
sense. I
what
mean,
is happening?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, your daughter died on Earth as a child, and now you see her on the spaceship in her pajamas.
Right.
It was that kind of like they had those kind
Right.
of things where it's like, why do you even think that's her? Like,
Or who
this
gave
is
him,
years
who
later.
gave him the A-OK to be up in space? In the
Hey,
first,
maybe
first
his
place?
grief was so
Yeah.
heartsick for his daughter that he was
Yeah.
even willing to take a facsimile of her. No? Okay.
They tried.
I
that,
tried.
but I don't know.
I tried.
Unless
That's
you come at me
crazy.
as Thor, I
All right, the next one is tasty, tasty, beautiful fear.
How dare you read mine?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I
Who
would
cares?
guess.
Tasty, tasty, beautiful.
You got it, Jen.
Yeah.
What is it? There we go.
Correct.
It.
Ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, ding, ding.
Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear. I love
That
that
was
movie.
great.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was.
This one is pretty easy. I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Everybody gets this. Probably would get this one right.
And the last
And I'm
one.
all
Yeah.
excited about it.
We're very excited.
Easy.
We should have
Right.
we should have started with the quotes. Honestly, this is
Silence of the Lambs. Yeah.
we've learned quotes are Jen and I's wheelhouse.
Yeah, we can do that. Quotes we can
Yeah,
do.
I should have warmed you up with some quotes. Dang it.
know.
What was I thinking? And then the last one is "We're going to get you. We're going to get you. Not another peep. Time to go to sleep."
Classic
Get you.
90s.
And that's 90s?
No, this one is 80s.
Oh, 80s. Yeah.
Did you say 90s?
Yeah, I
How
did.
dare you?
I did.
How dare you?
Yeah. There was a remake of this movie pretty recently.
And the sequel to this movie is basically a remake of the first one.
Correct. So in all actuality, there's been 3 essential.
Well, then there's the other one that's not even called
Yeah, that's
what
true.
the others are called.
Yeah.
We're just confusing them. We should stop talking.
I don't know what's happening.
Wait, you said there's been how many remakes? How many
Well,
of these
technically-
are there?
So there were 3 originals and 1 remake recently. But in the originals, the second one was basically a remake of the first one.
Correct. And it was a little bit more ridiculous than the first one.
And then the third one is into complete ridiculousness, turns into comedy
Correct.
horror, basically.
Comedy horror. And that's the section it's in.
I don't know it. Jen, take it home for us.
All right.
See it.
Take it home, take it home. Let's see what you got. That is correct.
That is
Evil
correct.
Dead.
Evil Dead. Yeah. Once you said the third one was comedy, then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Army of
Army of
Darkness is
Darkness,
definitely
baby.
a comedy.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Jen, you won the bone.
Yeah.
She won
I
the
got
golden
boned.
bone. Jen's the first one to get
First one
boned
to
on
get
the show.
boned.
Good times.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming on here again. I know we weren't talking about anything specific. You
No,
guys
this
were
was
willing.
fun.
You guys
Yeah.
were willing to take the challenge, even though you're walking into the unknown. Because I mean, yeah, it's a specific genre, but that doesn't mean that it's a small little subset. I mean,
Yeah.
horror is it's like its own thing.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's a huge universe of things to know. So
It's got its own subgenres and everything. It's
I can't
Absolutely.
wait to see if your other hosts are as kind to each other as Jen and
Well,
Alicia
let-
are.
And you
I
got
want to
to
see
realize
the answers.
you got to also realize you guys are the first winners of.
yes.
and they're going to be numbered. They're going to be numbered. So you'll have number 1.
All right.
So
and then
and if
you should do like a championship where like the win like
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
yeah. Like
like
us
that.
go against another podcast
All
team.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
if
idea.
Jen and I
And,
were a team, we'd be unstoppable.
Well,
That's
there we
true.
go.
I feel like you guys both have your strengths and weaknesses, and one
Yeah.
takes over, and when the
Yeah,
other,
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Because she can
Well,
remember the name of the stupid found footage movie.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it again, Alicia?
One more time, it's
Blair Witch
and she
Project.
forgot again, and she forgot again.
You know, and like I said, if you guys know any hosts that want to go back to back against you guys, I mean, we'd be great to host it. We'd be okay with that.
We could get maybe the horror podcast. I always mispronounce how to say them, but they were on with us and they were great.
Okay. Well, if you let them know, like I said,
Jen.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to steal us but we're still your girlfriends, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How
Awesome.
dare
awesome.
they?
How dare
I
they?
know, seriously. Wait, I'll get their names. They were great. Hold on.
Okay.
They're great.
Oh, brown mint
Brown mint
horror.
horror.
Brown mint
Brown
horror.
mint.
Yes.
Brown
yes.
That's it.
mint
Brown
horror.
mint.
The problem
Okay.
is that, and this isn't a problem, but I always read it on Instagram. And so for the longest time, I was smushing the N and the M together in my head. And I'm like brown and tar. And I'm now I know that's wrong, but I can't stop. It's kind of like I can't hold on to blue.
Brown and tar.
It's just in there. Once it's in Alicia's head, that's done.
Have an N and an M.
Except for
They
a
just keep
Blair
going like
Witch.
this.
Blair Witch, that's what it is. Come back next week. I won't remember. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go have
Yes.
some Chinese food.
Yeah, and if Alicia, if you ever want to re-challenge Jen again, then we'll just be doing a strictly Blair Witch trivia show.
What's the name of
And-
the? That could just be the question every time.
What's
What's
the first
name
question?
of the found?
Exactly. Yep. The first and last question is, what is the name?
We'll get it.
Welcome to Blair Witch
You
Trivia.
can
Alicia.
literally win. Yeah, we'll make it so you can literally win the whole game. We won't even have to play it if you can guess that name.
Alicia, you win this whole challenge if you could just say the name.
I gotta win. And if somebody wants to come on and do a one-on-one against Elicia and solely Stephen King, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
We should find a Stephen King podcast to have somebody come and challenge
That would
you.
be the Losers Club.
Okay.
Yes, I listen to them frequently. So if any of them would like to come on, or if they'd like me to guest host, especially on the Lacey story episode, I'm happy to do it. Just let me know.
So we got the Brown Mint and we got the Losers podcast. Okay, maybe if they like those.
The Losers Club.
I know, I said the Losers Club podcast.
Oh, I didn't. He didn't say club, right, Jen?
No, he didn't say club.
I'm trying to rewrite history here.
Seriously. It's just
Pretty
like,
much.
I totally know it's Blair Summerfield.
Hey, you got Blair this time, though. You got Blair.
Did. Good
Yeah.
job.
Woo! Yeah.
Pray that I'm not losing you. Catch me floating circles in my fishbowl. Keep things fresh. She said that I should change my clothes. I exaggerate the life we used